I have been editing videos for over 3 years now, and recently I decided to just stop. The process of editing and polishing a single video for over 2 or 3 weeks was something that is really draining for me, and so I decided to just not do it anymore. Taking that decision was something very difficult because it came with a lot of negative emotions like guilt and shame, thinking that I might be a failure and that I will never be successful. And I think it's very normal to feel that way, and I know that many people struggle with the same thing. A lot of us stick with things and keep doing them even when we don't like them anymore because of this pressure that we need to finish everything. That if we stop, we are a failure. We have to keep going and see the end of it. We might even lie to ourselves and convince ourselves that we like doing that thing just to avoid that pressure of facing that we should stop. And now, of course, there is a difference between stopping because we are giving up or stopping because something is simply not working for us anymore. There could be many different reasons why we start something, and these reasons change over time. When I started my YouTube channel, I thought that I wanted to be a professional video editor and motion graphic designer. And then I spent over 3 years trying to do that, and I realized with time that process was just really grindy and really tedious for me. The only part that I actually enjoyed is when the video is finished and I start looking at it. I only enjoyed the end result. You can see it also with some people who want to be musicians. They look at some bands and artists who are at the stage, people are screaming at them, they're being really skilled at playing, and then when they start to practice that instrument, trying to develop that skill, they realize that the process is not for them at all. It's not fun. And that's something very important because you don't want to spend most of your time doing something that isn't fun for you, that isn't enjoyable. So in order to know if you should stop doing what you are doing, you should really observe your emotions and how does the process of doing that thing makes you feel. If you wake up and you keep thinking that you don't want to do the work, that you don't want to practice the guitar, that you don't want to edit the video, that you don't want to draw, then that might be a hint that what you are doing is not something that you are enjoying. Maybe it is something that you have enjoyed in the past, but you are now a different person, or you know more about yourself, you know more about the things that you actually like, and so your mindset about these things that you're trying to do changes. And this is where we trap ourselves, where we get these negative emotions about the things that we are doing, and instead of facing that issue and understanding why are we feeling that way, we keep doing the thing instead, and then realize after many years that we don't really want that. And if something is not working for you anymore, it's really important to take a break and then make the decision if you wanna keep doing it or stop and do something else instead. So if you are doing something right now that you are not sure of, just try to take a break for a few days or a week where you are not touching that thing whatsoever, and that will reveal a lot of things about it. When you take a break, you start to notice these different signs that are telling you if something is working or not. If you are spending most of your time being busy with that thing, then it's easy to ignore these signs. Weird example maybe, but even in relationships or friendships, when you spend too much time with a person and you are not taking a break from them, you are not distancing yourself a little bit, then you get too enmeshed in them. And when a certain relationship or a friendship is toxic or really not good for you, you wouldn't be aware and notice that until you make distance, until you separate yourself from that person for a while and you start to see the whole picture. And so it's the same with the skills that we are learning. Ask yourself, why am I taking a break? Am I taking a break because I'm lazy and I don't want to do anything? Or am I taking a break to analyze the situation, to make sure that I want to keep going? Grinding things is fine. And it can be good for you if you enjoy the process, that you can find some pleasure from it. And you need to distance yourself in order to see that, if you actually enjoy that part or not. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because this is something new for me. I have been for a long time a person who just not willing to stop doing things. That if I start something, if I develop a skill and spend so much time that I can't stop, I have to keep going. I can't sacrifice all the things that I have learned. But the thing is, even when you let something go, you are still taking something out of it. There's still a silver lining. There are still good things that you have learned that will be transferred to the new skill, to the new thing that you want to do. It's not a waste of time. And going back to that example of friendships and relationships, even if you spent years in a bad friendship and you've been with the wrong person, that, I don't know, you've been in a relationship for 3 or 5 years and then the relationship ends, it's not a waste of time. You have learned a lot of things and you have figured out what do you want and what do you not want. The example from my life with video editing, I have realized that I don't want to spend so much time behind the screen just fixing things and making transitions. It was something very tedious for me. So now I know what I don't want to do. And all of that skills that I learned in video editing are still gonna bring me something in whatever I venture on, whatever I want to do in the future. It will be useful one way or another. There is no need to feel guilt. There is no need to feel so negative when we stop doing something. It really comes back to intention and, once again, asking yourself, why am I doing this? Try to know yourself and figure out why do you want to take a break from something and why do you want to start something new. At the end of the day, it's all up to you and what you really want to do in life and what brings you joy and happiness. Thank you so much for watching this and see you in the next one.